A group of citizens is asking a judge to remove Cincinnati City Councilwoman Tamaya Dennard from office. We were the first to break this story 2 days ago after federal agents arrested Dennard for allegedly taking money in exchange for votes. The lawsuit was filed in probate court this morning. WCPO 9 News reporter Marielle Carbone is here to break it down. So, Marielle, why is this group taking this step?
Yeah, well, at this point, Tamaya Dennard has not resigned from office, and she doesn't have to. Her attorneys tell us that she'll make that decision by the end of next week. But this new lawsuit, it's a push to get her removed from office by some concerned citizens, and they say it's just for the public good.
Taxpayers and residents of the city of Cincinnati are entitled to a good government.
Attorney Kurt Hartman says the arrest of Councilwoman Tamaya Dennard on federal bribery and attempted extortion charges calls city government into question.
When people fall short, one remedy is the election, but when you really cross the bar, really go across the threshold, the remedy has to be removal.
That's what the group Hartman is representing wants to do. He filed a complaint in probate court this morning.
It is shocking. It is disappointing.
The responsibility now falls onto City Solicitor Paula Boggs-Muthing, who will decide whether to prosecute or drop the complaint. We reached out to the city to find out how it plans to respond, but haven't heard back. The complaint was made by Mark Miller, treasurer of the conservative coalition opposed to additional spending and taxes, or COAST. He sued city council members before for discussing city business over private text messages.
He was the one who brought out and exposed the Gang of Five and the text messages. So, you know, he promotes and encourages that transparency and will call people to account when they don't live up to that standard.
Hartman is a Republican retired judge who's on the ballot for judge again this year. Miller is a government watchdog. Dennard is a Democrat. I asked Hartman if this was just a political ploy.
People read the criminal complaint. It'd be hard-pressed to say it's not about, public integrity and accountability.
A status hearing on the case is set for Friday morning. Now, following tomorrow's status hearing, there is another hearing on March 9th, and then 10 days later is when the trial on this would start. But if she does choose to resign, none of this would matter. Now, we've reached out to her attorney to ask about this. He's out of town today, so we didn't get a specific response on this. And just one more thing to note, we know that Dennard right now is accused of asking and taking money from the attorney for the county, but we're now also finding out that she also asked for money and accepted money from one of her colleagues here at City Hall. We'll have more on that coming up at 5. But for now, reporting live downtown, Marielle Carbone, WCPO 9 News.